was said to have had millions of dollars under her bed. And what did they do? They wrote her a love letter. It says, oh, this will pass. You understand? So that tells you how, between the two, President Mahama and President Akufo-Addo, how the leadership would confront or would handle corruption-related issues. You get that? So I think Ghanaians have really shown that nobody should take them for granted. And I think that's what we are seeing today. And we just hope that we would not just meet the expectations of the Ghanaian people, but we would exceed if we have to hold on to power after 2028, you know. But of course, there are lessons for all political parties, and we are happy to have benefited from it today. And so we looking forward to what the incoming president, how he would implement the policies, the promises that we made to the Ghanaian people. Yeah.
One last thing on the election, then I'll go to exactly what you do, because you're a link consultant, but I'll come there. What are the lessons you think the incoming administration should draw from the outgoing one that should guide its actions in government?
Thank you. First, power belongs to the people. Note that just as the people have voted massively for the NDC this year, things can change.
Okay.
And things will change on a number of factors. One, we have a social contract with the people. Okay. What did we tell the people?
Okay.
If we tell the people we're going to scrap betting tax, e-levy, and we're going to implement 24-hour economy, and we're going to, I mean, these are things people want to see.
Okay.
We're going to structure the economy in such a way that we don't have to struggle to get out of Ghana to go in search of greener pastures elsewhere, that there will be jobs for the youth, you know. So these are the things people expect of the incoming government. And for me, I think that is what the MPP failed to, because they've said, we're coming to transform this economy from taxation to production. 8 years down the line, we have not seen what that, where that economy or production or whatever, we have not seen that. And people are trooping out of Ghana in droves on a daily basis. You get that, because literally people have no hope, especially the youth. So when you have a country where your youth believe that there's no hope, and so the best is to get out of the shores of your country in search of greener pastures. And then we turn around to blame brain drain and all that. I think that these are lessons that the NDC must pick from, or must draw from the outgoing government. And we should be able to do implement our policies first and foremost, and look at the best way to continuously engage the Ghanaian people. You know, I think that one key problem in our economy is always about the way we implement whatever policies we have. We have some of the brilliant policies, Senna, but when it comes to implementation, it becomes a different thing. You get that. Now, how do you engage your people to say, look, this is a policy, brilliant. In the course of implementing this is what we have realized. So that you carry the people along, in the throughout the implementation stages. So they even appreciate that, okay, we have implemented it, but there are, so for instance, like the free SHS, okay? The NDC started in 2015 progressively implementing the free SHS, and you know, and this government came and said, no, we are implementing it fully from day one, without recourse to what the approach the NDC tried to use. So they implemented it, and what did we witness? Became what? Traffic lights, red, gold, green, and there were all the blame game about the challenges in the implementation. We talk about funding, and there was probably no dedicated funding for it. And of course, you remember some time back there was an interview that was Al Jazeera or BBC. At that time, Akufo-Addo didn't even know directly where the funding was coming, you know. And so they then say, oh, we're going to draw funding from here, we're going to draw funding from there. And we even got wind that, oh, we're using funds from the petroleum, our petroleum proceeds. You get that? To implement free SHS. But, Sana, come to think of it, when you talk about your petroleum, I mean, one of your key resources, and you don't have, what depletion policies have we got? Even if we have that, what do we think that the best way is to use our petroleum proceeds to implement free SHS? Is that sustainable? You get that? So these are some of the things. So when it comes to implementation, it's always a challenge, and the best way is to continuously carry your people along. For me, I think people